Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out Tricked My Teacher into Giving Me Easiest Project Ever. This is by Let Me Explain Studios. This one's a short story time, so it's only 2.5 minutes. So let's see, unless it's a song version. We'll see. We'll see what's in store. Oh, actually, she said my teacher probably should have done her research before giving out this project. New longer video on its way too. Just trying something new here. All right. We'll see what she's trying new. Links down below to become a member or patron, so that way you can support the channel and be a part of our behind the scenes react along, where y'all get to react along with me during my recording. So check those links out and be a part of that. Now let's get started.
I once tricked my teacher into giving me the easiest report ever, and not only did I get away
Even
with
the art
it was a
style's different
smash
here.
hit. Back in middle school, my history teacher
like
told
this,
us we were going to do a
old-school
project on
Mickey
U.S.
vibe.
presidents. We each had to pick a president, write a report on him, and then get up in front of the class and essentially be the president in a fake interview. What's that you say? Giving the theater kid an excuse to put on a show?
But it was like a museum.
Don't mind if I do. The teacher went down the roster asking each of us which president we wanted, but before she got to me, I had gotten a scathingly brilliant idea. You see,
What?
I was an Animaniacs kid. And as many of you know, the Animaniacs did a brilliant song naming all of the presidents in order. But there was one particular lyric that was running through my head at that moment.
What?
William Harrison, how do you praise that guy was dead in 30 days? A report on that guy would probably be pretty easy.
Oh, yeah,
But
it would be short.
The teacher would never let me pick him. Right?
Rebecca, which president do you want?
William Harrison?
All right, very good. Wow, crime is
Okay.
easy. Quick history lesson. William Harrison was the ninth
so
president of the United States and died just 32 days after his inauguration. For
What?
a while, history believed it was because the dude gave a 2-hour inauguration speech in the freezing rain and caught himself pneumonia. However,
Oh,
modern historians
man.
figured out it's most likely because the White House back then was downstream of public sewage. Kinda nice to know that there was a time the public got
really?
the crap on the government, not the other way around. Well, so sad for President Harrison, but very good for me. Made my
Oh,
report super easy.
gosh.
I also had the best gimmick
So
for the
32
interview
days? What
skit.
he even do
I
in
dressed up
32
in a
days?
nightshirt and cap and painted my face to look very sick. I coughed and sneezed and wheezed through the whole thing and answered almost every question the same.
So, what contributions did you make during your presidency?
I don't think he could have made
Nothing.
anything.
I died. And on the very last question of the interview, well, my dear, I believe the secret to a perfect democracy is...
Oh, and then she died. That was clever.
The
that
whole
was
classroom
smart.
erupted in hysterical laughter,
That
so
was
much so
smart.
that the teacher had a little trouble settling everyone down. I'm sure at some point she realized I'd pulled a fast one on her, but I think she also respected the hustle because I got an A+.
Yeah.
Sometimes
She
to
did
get
a
the
good
good
job.
grade, you just gotta put on a good show.
I think that was like a fire thing to I mean, if you're a kid and you figure that out and you do that, you know, I respect it. I respect what you did. You did a great job. You were solid. You know, good on you, mate. For me, we never learned about this president back in my day in school. We never learned about this the name. We've seen the name, but there was no deep dive of like, hey, this president died, you know, 30 days after. If we did, no, because I recall I never learned about this president in grade. We spent a lot of time on George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Kennedy, Bush, and a little bit on Clinton. Not a lot on Clinton. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't really learn a lot about Clinton. But those were like the big ones. Oh, Teddy Roosevelt. He was another one. It's like, I feel like a lot of schools, and mind you, I'm not gonna speak for all schools, but in Florida, they pick and choose the ones that they think are important enough for you to learn about. And then you might have a couple more paragraphs about these particular presidents, especially if I did take American history. And in American history, like, you know, there were certain things that they pushed more than other things, you know. Now I shudder to think about what you guys are learning about in American history, especially with recent legislative decisions that are being made and how our children are educated about American history and which parts of American history they really want you to keep learning and the ones they want you to forget. Okay. So, you know, I pray for y'all. All right. With that aside, I feel bad for him. I do wonder what the current thought process is. Is the process still the fact that they're not really sure which one was the reason he died? Now it would be too late for them to, learn anything from his body, unless pneumonia or sewage has a latent effect on your bones. But then again, do they even know where he's buried? And then again, would they really dig him up to find out? I hope not. But I do want to know which one it is. Is it a sewage thing that he might have gotten some type of crazy sickness from that and died? That's wild. 32. Imagine going through an election. God knows how long elections were back then. I don't know. Here it's like a year, well, nearly a year-long experience, because now we hear about the bids, their official bids, the year prior to the election year. During election year, they're campaigning hard. Even before then, they're campaigning hard. What's his name is campaigning all over the place right now? DeSantis. Whether it's officially or unofficially, that man's out there. But I wonder, imagine doing all that to win. You get elected because people like your stance on things, and then you die in 30 days. A month later? Man didn't last a month. Don't they get the 100 days? You know what they try to see what a president does in 100 days? Man didn't get to do that. Man and he was sick. He died in 30 days, but God knows when he was sick and how long he was sick. He didn't do nothing. Poor man. Poor man. Goodness. I feel bad for him. But, it happened a long time ago. So I digress. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Did you ever project like that? How much did you learn about Harrison? Let me know down below in the comment section. Links down below to become a member or patron. Like the video and hit that notification bell. Boop, boop. So you know when I post. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.